Thank you for coming today. First of all, before we get started, can you just mention your name, the project that you're representing, and your role in that project, please?
Well, my name's Christopher James Grindley. I'm running a anti-bullying project called Forms of Bullying, and my main title is Project Director.
What are you going to be talking about roughly today?
Well, we're mainly talking about the different types of bullying and also in more depth about how people can get involved with the project.
What types of bullying is it that you're currently covering? Well, just give just give me an example.
An example of the types of bullying that we cover. There's the main types, like there's physical, relational, verbal, cyberbullying, sexual harassment, prejudice and discrimination, and workplace bullying.
Can you give a short description on a physical bullying? Just so like a 1 or 2 seconds.
Yeah, physical, you're mainly looking at things like just using physical violence as a way of belittling someone.
Okay, so physical bullying is the most obvious form of bullying. It occurs when kids or adults use physical actions to gain power and control over their targets.
Yeah, it is the most recognised sort of form. Relational bullying, that's kind of really bullying that's happening with your family, so you can be bullied by your parents, your siblings, or your relatives, like aunts, uncles, cousins, you name it.
That's a bit like an emotional bullying kind of thing.
Yeah, a bit of emotional, yeah. It's, then there's the verbal bullying, which is basically saying, when people say sticks and stones may break my bones but nails will never hurt me, well, that could not be further from the truth. Verbal bullying is probably the most harmful. It's using sort of your language and your talking to someone in a very belittling way and threatening them.
Short brief on cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying, that's mainly using any form of technology and communications to basically bully someone and or basically expose them in
things like
exploit them,
things a bit like modern technology, like social networks, emails, mobile phones. Okay. Workplace bullying.
This is the type of bullying that happens in workplaces, in any type of workplace, and is kind of using that can normally involve overworking someone, stopping career progression, using threatening, verbal or physical violence, even though it's more verbal. And you can incorporate cyberbullying as well. That kind of comes into it.
Yeah, you've covered quite a bit that I've got written down here. What I've got written down here, it's saying workplace bullying is usually seen as acts or verbal comments that could mentally hurt or isolate a person in a workplace.
Yes, basically, yeah.
Okay, thank you for that short brief. But also as well, I know you've got some volunteering opportunities running. How about you talk about just? I've heard that you've got something to do with that you're making a film. How about you? Talk to us about that.
Yeah, I'm working. We're working on doing a series of films, all about bullying. One's about cyberbullying, one's about workplace bullying, and the last one is schoolyard bullying. But all those incorporate different types of bullying as well. And they're all centred around a rather quirky, quite fun superhero called Morphman, who is not your typical sort of hero. He's a bit of a different type of hero. He's not got a six-pack. He's got a bit of a podge, and he's just quite not your physique sort of thing, but he's actually quite a fun character.
I think I've seen that character. He's sort of like a purplish colour guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
I was going to mention that. What's with the characters? I sort of like seen a one in a tuxedo, seen a red one, seen that purpley blue thing.
You've got two others. He's got two friends who is sort of his sidekicks as well.
Alright, well,
they're all a bunch of nutcases, let me tell you. But they're fun, you know, and they help people who are being bullied. So.
once again, thank you for coming in today. But how do people get in contact with you? To be
if you
involved in this film?
want to get in contact with me, this is my email address.
And you just say it. Just
grindley.c@hotmail.co.uk. If you want to get involved, you know, just have a look at this email here, and I'll look for ways of getting you involved. Thank you.